Hey, all right, looks like we are now live. Give me 1 second over here to post onto Twitter that we're live so that anyone can go ahead and join posting. All right, awesome. All right, let's see. I've taken 2 weeks off from this project, and I think the last time we did this, I was just ready for vacation, so I didn't do much. If you watched the short one from last week. So here's a quick overview of everything of what we've done. Um, so as it stands today, we've spent some time. We created a component, a custom component. Problem that came up with that component was that it relied on using something else, the command component developed by Pulumi. And unfortunately, as it stands today, that command doesn't really work well on Windows. Now, that's not a big problem for me personally, because whenever I run this, yes, I will be testing it on Windows, which would be a hassle, which then means I'm not really going to be able to test things locally. But I run everything really in a CI/CD pipeline, and that's all on Linux, so not a big issue. Like it's something I can work around, but it's still a problem. Um, after that, some back and forth and debugging and all those issues, ended up deciding let's make an actual custom Pulumi provider. Right then we're good. I don't have to rely on certain things, and we did some experimenting on that 2 streams ago, of just making sure that we can automate the things that we want to automate in the whatever the correct fashion is, right? So it will work the same on Windows and Linux. There's only the one difference was the extension that we need to call. So I think it was, if I remember correctly, I think we have to call the .bat or .exe on Windows, specifically for Wrangler, just for calling the Wrangler executable for this. So we're good there. Now, the previous live stream, I had, just before the live stream, discovered that Pulumi actually has a repo on GitHub of a custom provider, which was great. And so I spent some time trying to get that running locally. So the goal was, let's get this running locally, and then we'll change out the things that we're not using to use the things that we do want to use, and then go from there. So that turned into a whole thing. So from what I can tell, it looks like a lot of that stuff is just assuming that it's running on a Linux box, and that's annoying. So I can probably run all that stuff on WSL for Windows right here on this box, but it just turned into headache after headache of installing dependencies, and I got annoyed, as I'm sure we all do in these situations. So here's the current plan today, right now. We're going to take this code, the code in Visual Studio that you see right now on your screen, and we're going to make just a basic provider. We're going to get it to run. We're going to take this command up, this command over here. We're going to get it to still be a command, but it's going to use our provider. And so that's the goal. We're going to get that, and that's what we're doing today. That's it. Now, that stuff we talked about last week, that GitHub repo that Pulumi has, so we will end up using that, but that'll be later in the process. So I'm just not going to run any of that locally, and I'm just going to set up a CI/CD pipeline in GitHub to use that. We're still going to use that template, but we'll just move everything over. And so that's the plan there. Just keep that simple is the idea. Yeah. Oh, okay. So, all right. Now, way back during what was it? The first one, the very first live stream, I brought up this page over here, just saying, hey, Pulumi telling us that there's a preview. We can create custom providers, and so we can go ahead and do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and create that. Whoops, that was a wrong button. I did not mean to click that button. Actually, while we're here though, I do like using the latest NuGets, so glad I clicked on the wrong button there. So let's just update all of these things, not the pre-release, only because I always worry about, if you're always in pre-release, then I don't know. I just don't feel like using it right now. All right, cool. Got that. I'm gonna hit that Control Shift B to build the application. Cool, we're good. Upload those updated NuGets. Yay. All right, cool. That's taken care of. Now back over here. All right, so let's see. We're gonna end up changing a lot of these names for everything. So I'm going to provider, and this is going to be, let's see, what's a good name for this? So we'll call this Cloudflare Static Pages Provider. Yeah, that's probably good. Okay, cool. So public class, all this stuff. Pulumi dot. It's not provider resource. Let's see. So looking over here at this, it's probably going to use Pulumi.experimental provider. Let's look at the CS project file and see what. Oh, it's referencing Pulumi. Interesting. Okay. Oh, well, Pulumi dot experimental dot provider dot provider. Okay. All right. Cool. Seems seems good. I would have expected something else. All right. So public this. I host, and I'm just mostly like looking over, kind of copy pasting some things over. Private read only. I host. Let's do this. All right, cool. Sorry about that. Getting over a cold. So at this point, I have a lot less mucus, but hopefully I don't end up coughing into the mic very often. So sorry about that, if that happens. Okay, so I could have sworn that last time we tried this, week one of this whole live stream extravaganza, that there was some kind of interface. You know, things like check config, diff config, all this stuff. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, abstract class provider. Oh, maybe that's it. Is this abstract class? Wait, this is a class. Oh no, abstract class. Okay. Oh, and then we just start overriding things. Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. Override. All right. Maybe that is something that actually changed, because I think it originally was an interface. So now we just have to do some of these things. Okay. So let's see. Create. I think that's what we wanted. All right, let's see if I can provide. All right, cool. Oh no, what happened here? Host is ambiguous. Microsoft hosting. Oh no, we don't want that. What? Okay. All right, cool. There we go. And a lot of this stuff. Sorry about that. A lot of that stuff. I'm going to leave this one here just as a reminder for that. So, let's see. I guess. Let's see. And then I'm looking over here, and I believe check is another one that we're going to want. So looking at this code, a lot of these are just, you know, returning whatever values, but it looks like check over here is, you know, if the test provider is one of these things, say new inputs, test provider index echo random. Okay, got it. So public const string upload. Let's say upload type is going to be this thing, and we're going to go back over here to this command, and we're just going to take this over here. Whoops, too far. There we go. And let's reference that right here. Upload type. Let's change the name on that. Upload command type. There we go. I like that more. All right. So if the request dot type, we're gonna change this string dot equals upload command type string comparison ordinal ignore case. We're going to, I'm just gonna copy paste this over here. Return this. Otherwise, let's throw an exception. Okay. And it's probably good. So I don't exactly understand what this check response is. Inputs, how many other properties? Inputs and failures. All right, cool. So, like I said, don't fully understand it. We're just going to leave it for now. Let's see. Sorry about that. Let me get some water. Maybe that'll help clear it a little. Okay. So, looking at this provider over here, this checks the diff. So let's override the diff. And for now we will implement this later, but let's just say that for now it does have changes, and that's it. Changes is true. To do, implement this better. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let me go to the definition. Does it have anything for... No, it just throws the not-implemented exception. So, let's see. What was it called again? It was diff. Let's see if we can find diff. Hey, diff. Yep, not implemented. All right. I guess we're going to have to implement all of these. Ooh, okay. All right, so, and then create. So, again, let's see, looking at the example code over here, they keep using, checking if the type. Now, we only have the one type, but I'm still going to extract this stuff. So, private bool is type, is upload command type. And this is just going to return this. Oh, I probably have to pass in the request. Add the parameter. Okay, cool. So we're good there. Same thing over here with create. So if it's this, and then it looks like in the create we just throw exception. Okay, cool. Create request. Oh, it's a check request. Ugh. They're not shared type or anything. Ugh, fine. All right. Let's change that to a string then. All right. Sorry about that. It sounds like I'm gonna keep apologizing every time I cough. So sorry about that. All right. So our create. This is what's happening with the create. Now, we're going to use it as part of this command over here. So the command will be passing in all these properties. But for the time being, let's just keep things very simple. And do this. Oh, wow, we still have a lot of our debug code over here. All right, cool. So we can do this. Our command is equal to this thing over here. Let's see. Project name is gonna be all right. Branch will be my branch. Oops, it's got to be a var. And what else have we got? Upload directory. So var upload directory is equal to. Let's see. Now, when we were doing a bunch of debugging to mess with this, I think I ended up just hard coding a bunch of stuff. Yeah, here we go. So this is on my local machine, but That should be fine. Nope, that is the incorrect directory. What we actually want is close. We're close to that. Oops. Oh, pasting that. Jeez. Over here, we want that. Let's go into the static content folder. That's what it was called. I could not remember what it was called. So, static content. Okay, so that's the command. Cool. All right, and so now, let's see. Did we try implementing that over here? I know we experimented with it. Looks like no, we did not. So this is still using that command. Okay, no problem. So I believe, let's see if I still have that saved in a separate solution, just to copy paste some stuff. Make that easy. Oh, nope, I completely got rid of that. That is a completely different project. All right, let me try again one more time, see if there's anything else. I'm going to check. Oh, actually, let me look into my temp folder over here. Let's see. Wow, it could be so many of these things. It's not that. No, I'm guessing it's not this. Yeah, could have sworn I had that saved somewhere. Darn. Okay. I guess the one other thing, I think I tried at one point running it in over here in LinkPad. So let's see. Upload to cloud for work. Hey, here we go. Nope, that is a completely different thing. No. All right, let's get rid of that. Are there any tokens in here? No tokens. Okay, this was a completely different thing that I was messing with. Practice. Great. Okay, all right. Darn. I don't have any other files. No, it's just those two. All right. Okay, that's all right. That's fine. We'll just re-implement it. So var process args equals new. Is it start process or process start info? There we go. All right. Now the file name is going to be Wrangler. So we can get rid of this part. Wrangler. Args is going to be command. Okay. Let's see. Process dot start is this. Process dot wait for exit async. Cool. Is it just a task? Was it, does it return anything? No, just awaitable. All right, awesome. So let's await that. Looks like this needs to become async, so good there. All right. Oh, okay. The process is null. Let's throw a new exception, and we'll go ahead and just say the process is null. We'll fix this a little bit later, else we're doing this. All right. And I think that's pretty much all we really want for now. Again, we're just testing this stuff out. Cool. So we're good there. So now let's go back here to our command. And we're pretty much just going to take this command thing right here and kind of augment it. So here's the part that I still haven't fully understood. So we make a command. How do you go from a command to say, hey command, use this provider? And that's the part where I'm still a little unsure of. Is that? I assumed it's something like this. Merge. Make resource options. I guess. Because this resource is definitely going to use some kind of Component resources. Then that's just coming from in here. So let's go up here. Take a step up. Oh, provider. Oh. Oh no, that's the project. Okay. Yeah. This is the thing we want. So options, component resource. Huh. These are two different things. That's a custom resource object. Maybe that's actually what we want. So what is it? This is a custom resource. Well, I guess that means we need to make a change. All right. So this is a custom resource, which means that this upload command is going to be also a custom resource. Okay. Which then means that we use custom resource options, not component resource options. Let's rename that. All right. So looking at this other stuff, let's see. So let's make this method down here. Some resource. Yeah, we'll get to that. Let's see. Okay, so looks like this is. Why are you complaining here? Base name. Oh, the resource arguments go in here. Okay. Okay, yeah, and none of this stuff is going to be used by this, I guess. So that means that for now, we're just going to comment out all of this stuff. So we'll come back to this. Let's see. If I hit build, what happens now? I don't see any red squigglies. Hey, we got some issues. Okay, no definition for command. Oh, yeah, all these unit tests are going to fail. Let's just comment those out for now while we're in our break everything mode. Let's see. Best overload. Cool. So that's fine. And we're actually going to rename this options because it seems to be that everything else uses options. So we're good there. Okay. So options, new custom resource options, provider. Let's just say the provider is new, and we're gonna call it this provider right here. You know what? I'm not using host. What is host? What is this thing? Log async. Let's ignore that for now then. Let's just do this. I don't know if we'll need host. If anyone else uses host, why that's a thing in .NET, but let's do this and hit build. Hey, 2 succeeded and 1 failed. All right. Cannot implicitly convert this to a provider resource. Oh, there's a provider resource. That's a thing also. Okay, so this is a provider. Well, what is a provider resource then? A provider that uses this resource. It's CRUD operation. The provider supplies. Okay. What does a provider resource have? So we got a package. Provider resource is a resource that implements CRUD operations for other custom resources. This resources are managed to other resources, including the usual diffing and update semantics. Okay. That does not help that much. I don't really know what's going on here. So the provider resource, this is a custom resource. Wait a minute. So if we were to compare this to something else that already exists, so to say, for example, this Pages project, right? The Cloudflare thing over here, that is an instance of custom resource. Whereas over here, this provider resource is a type of custom resource. So starting to think, I don't exactly know how this works. Well, by starting to think, I mean I'm continuing to think. I'm continuing to think that I don't know how this works. So how do I link that? How do I say that that is the provider to use? Provider resource. And let's look at another example. So up here, we're using this. We're using this Cloudflare provider as our resource. So what happens if I go to the provider? There is nothing useful as far as code in here at all, is there? Make some options. Base Cloudflare provider resource. Close this. Providers package. This dot package. I just don't see any way how these things link. I don't fully understand this. I mean, from what I can tell, this all seems to be based off of these string IDs, right? Like this string ID that we're using up here. Definitely, this string is going to have to change later, but we'll get around to that. But for now, oh boy, So let's look back at that code example. We keep talking about, right? So this is the one from Pulumi, C# standard thing. Got our provider. If we take a step up and we look at, that's the test provider. We go to program. What is this doing? Provider.serve. Now, I'm wondering if this is doing some kind of registration. I'm wondering if that's something, if I do that up here. So if I say provider.serve, no, that's not showing up. Oh, that's experimental. Plumi.experimental.provider.serve. Let's see. No helpful syntax. All right. Args version factory. What does this return? All right, and this runs down here. Okay. So what is this serving? This Kestrel. This is starting up a service. Is that how this all runs locally? Okay. So, okay. Let me read this before I start talking and put my foot in my mouth. Okay. So does that mean I'm gonna need to... Okay, so here's my theory. You know what? I'm sure I could find a example of this, but I'm gonna just go ahead and draw it out. Because I think that'll help us all understand. And of course, I can't get the pen out of this Wacom tablet now. Oh, it is just jammed in there. Great. Hey, there we go. All right. All right, see, is it started up yet? All right, cool. All right, so here's something that Pulumi does have on their site. You know, you've got I'm trying to think of an example. So you have your code over here that's running your Pulumi app, right? Like, you know, my Pulumi app. Now, the way, you know, and as you're using providers and all this stuff, those things are written in different languages, right? So we're writing our custom one over here in C sharp. Kind of gets compiled to you know something else, but you know someone else over here can use Go. From what I can tell, that seems to be the default, you know, from Pulumi the company. But you know any other company can or person who can create their own. And so I know that these are all managed by the Pulumi itself, right? Pulumi, the like the app. So when your code runs, because again we don't run our code, we don't run my Pulumi app. We type Pulumi up in that directory, and it just it just runs all of this stuff. Oops, pressing a button. Right, it's running everything here for us, managing lifetimes and et cetera, et cetera. So my assumption is that is why there's a Kestrel thing, because maybe that's how it interprets it. So Pulumi starts up every single provider as a little HTTP service, as some local service running. So if I have 1,000 providers, there's going to be 1,000 web servers running locally. I think that's my assumption of what's going on here. I wish they had better documentation, and if they do have better documentation, then I wish I knew about it. So that's something I need to do some more reading on. But the last time I checked, I could not find pretty much anything involving creating this. So, all right. So it looks like this starts up, and we wait, and we read, and we wait for the shutdown. So, okay. So, but what runs this? What starts this? Now, like, if all I need to do is make another project and keep it in here and say this is the project that runs the provider, okay, cool. I'm fine with that. I can live with that. But the problem is, I still don't know what starts that lifetime. Still don't know any of that stuff. And I'm looking over here at this test provider stuff that we that we're looking at as an example, and I don't see how any of this stuff works. .NET Service Provider, is that the one we were just in? Yeah. No, it's not. This is different. What is this? No, this is just creating some outputs, so it's not actually creating a thing. Yeah, all right. So, I mean, this is their integration test, right? So, there's a lot of stuff in here. Test provider, yeah. This. Create. Oh, are we doing the update? I put that code in the wrong spot. Let me go back to this. Oh no, we put it in create. Okay. Last time I thought we put it in update. Oh, okay. Once all this is done, I will be writing a guide on this, because I feel like this is not that documented. Or maybe, honestly, maybe I just need to like sit down and read a bunch of things, and that's probably going to be my goal for the week. All right. Because I have just lost so much time because of this one question, right? This problem. Document how to create a provider. Hey, from 2018. Oh no. All right, we don't currently have docs. From Joe Duffy, from co-founder of Pulumi. All right, let's see if they've created anything here. We now have this, which is initial page covering the topic. Various boilerplates. Open a track. Okay, scrolling down. Not too much. All right. Okay. Find author package. Here's a guide. All right, here's a guide to author package. Maybe this is where I should have started, because I've just been looking specifically at providers, but not like a package. All right, so creative. All right, native provider. That's what we want to do. Templates coming soon. All right, well, we'll fine with that. Name your repository, author your resource and components, write the documentation. We will do all that. I swear, we will do all of that. Overview, install, and config. Package metadata. Metadata for your packages generated from this. Oh, do I have to create the package? Do I have to maybe I have to generate the package. And that's a thing Pulumi does. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This boilerplate creates a working... Oh, this is the thing we looked at a while ago. Okay. Create initializing. Okay. All right. Oh, boy. All right. Let's see. I think of something. So let's look at this. Let's look at what they're saying. So it looks like that might be okay because Pulumi pulls in, the packages and all these things. I'm wondering, is that what actually loads up the individual providers? I would believe that. That's how that works. So let's look back at this. So this is an example of just some. What is this folder, right? So this is a custom provider and main.go. Yeah, it just starts it. This is an application. Interesting. Okay. So as a provider, import these things and run the provider. Go up a folder, provider.go, and then this provider. This runs this. Okay, so then as the example back here, this is a project that runs. Let's see, is this CS project? What's in the YAML? Anything fun in the YAML? No, nothing fun in the YAML. Actually, Pulumi plugin.yaml. Oh, I bet that's important. Okay. Okay. Wonder if I can just run that locally. Okay, so let's go back here. Let's add a new project. Yet another fun project. Woohoo! Now this is going to be a console app, right? Because I'm looking over here at this example. .NET SDK. Yep, executable. .NET 6. Okay, cool. All right, console app. What's in that folder? Anything there right now? Yeah. Okay, cool. That's the folder we want. So this is going to be the cloud player static pages provider. Okay. Next. .NET 7. Yep, this won't be done before .NET 8 comes out, so we will be using .NET. Yeah, I don't care. What? Oh, you care? Did you see? No, it's I'm angry about this. Ugh. Nine. Need to get rid of 9 characters. Oh, I'm so angry about this. All right. Let's see. You know what? Let's just call this the provider. Again, we'll come back. We'll fix names. All this code is going to end up in a different repo. The last stream we ended up making a whole new repo anyway. All right. So now we have a provider. Now I'm going to basically start copy pasting a bunch of stuff that we see from over here, right? So very first thing is that we are going to add a NuGet reference to Pulumi and install that. Yep, I will accept all of that. Cool. We're good. Next up, we're going to cut and paste this over here. Now, do I have to care about the namespace? You know what? I'm noticing over here, no namespace. So I don't know if that's a requirement, but I'm going to get rid of it. Let's see. Now let's look at the project itself. So comparing that to this project, SDK, executable, enable nullable, good. Nullable should be enabled. Let's see. I'm going to get rid of the explicit usings. Personally, I'm not a big fan of that. Yeah, so we're good there. Looking back to the test provider. Now this one does have a program.cs, so not much happens here. I'm going to copy paste all of this stuff. And instead it's going to be this provider. Oh, and actually, cool, I guess we've got this. So, good here. Oh, cancellation token, let's add that. Cool. Alright, so I think we're good there. And then the other thing, notice we have this plugin, Pulumi.plugin. Sorry, Pulumi plugin.yaml file. So let's go ahead and just add that file. Add new item. This, and then I think the properties, yeah, do not copy. Okay. Let's copy it out. I'm not actually sure if that's needed. You know what? No, it's definitely not going to be needed because it's not called out in the CS project file on the other one. So from what I can tell, now we're good. I think. I hope. All right. So we've got this. And so now back here, my no, not integration. Over here, this needs to add a project for now project reference to the provider. So let's say okay, reference to the provider. And then I think we can build. All right, one failure. Oh yeah, because I was messing around with some stuff. Got this. Now if I hit build, all right, build succeeded. So, all right, so here's I have no idea how this works, but here's the theory. This integration project that we're looking at this code right now. This will make a new instance of this upload static files command. Now this command uses the same type, hard-coded type, as this provider. So something somewhere is going to say, hey, I know about this provider, so we're going to go ahead and start it. We're going to serve it, and then that should call this. So let's add a bunch of logging, I guess. Log async. All right, well, sure, let's call an async method here in the constructor what is it? Log, new log message. So log severity.info. And then the message is going to be in constructor, and we're not going to do a lot of this stuff. So here I'll do this. Wait. Oh, oops, sorry. That one's async. Check. Oh, and then we can do this. Yeah, sure. Diff. Let's do all of these. And create. Okay, and that's it. I get. Oh, all right. Return. Oh, we don't need a return from result because we have an actual async thing now. Okay, cool. So that built successfully. Let's try running it. Let's see what happens. So, let's see. Just before, let me destroy whatever I have in my stack. I don't know what exists or not because it's been a while. So yes, I do want to destroy all of this stuff. Oh no, authentication error. Huh. Authentication error 1000. Am I not signed in? Wrangler, who am I? Oh, there's an update available. Yeah, that's me. npm update -g Wrangler. I think that's the right command. I don't think updating it will fix my problem. I just would like to, start debugging things on the latest and greatest. So Wrangler log out. Cool. Wrangler log in. Let me do this over here on a browser that's not on my that's not on this screen. Just make sure nothing pops up. Use my fingerprint. There we go. Logging in. Come on. Yes, I want to allow. Okay, so granted authorization to Wrangler. Cool. All right, so now let's try that again. Pulumi destroy. Yes, destroy all of that. Just looking over here at the other screen, making sure. Integration example project. What? They're deleting it. Why? Alright, I don't care that much, so I am just going to manually delete the project. So let me move that over here. Yep, that's fine. Delete this. Alright, so we're good there. And then Pulumi refresh. Let's refresh the dev stack. Oh no, did I completely mess something up? Alright. Oh, okay. Alright. I didn't mess something else up. Oh, no, that's the provider with the integration. All this stuff is fine. Okay. Let's see. So here's my URN. That and Pulumi state delete. Perfect. I have this in the past from something else. We're just gonna delete that part because I deleted it manually. Let's delete it from the state. Perfect. Pulumi destroy should be good now. Dev. All right. I'm really not sure why I was not able to delete stuff. I'm hoping maybe something got into a weird state while I was fiddling around with things. Everything's good. So now let's say Pulumi up, and let's see what happens. Oh, should have hit -F. Oh well. To preview this update. All right, downloaded some plugins. Ooh, okay, one error, but hey, all right, that's something. Can I find latest version for provider? This. Oh, okay. Um, now I think we're. So this is using version 001. I'm wondering. Then is that make resource options? Let's say version is 001. Let's try that. Okay. If anyone watching this knows more about the inner workings of the providers and that kind of stuff, let me know, especially if you have better documentation somewhere, because I definitely need to read this. All right, maybe I should actually read the error message this time. Could not download and install the resource plugin. This at version here. Install the plugin using. Oh, this. Okay, cool. So because that's a local one. All right. Okay. Pulumi install resource help. Is that? Let's see. Pulumi. Oh, Pulumi plugin install. Oops. Plugin install resource help. All right. What do we get? This command is used to manually install plugins required by your program. Maybe run a specific kind. Okay. If version is specified. All right. Ooh. All right. I get the feeling we're gonna keep running run install while we do this locally. But okay. Got it. So. Well, how install emitting Pulumi computes the downloads automatically. It may. So how do I? HP error. Huh. What is this? That's something that doesn't exist. Okay. All right. So let's say this. So let's copy this. Except, actually no. Let's cd into that provider directory. So cd here. Cool. And then we're going to say plugin install resource this. All right. Let's try that. Failed to download. There are arguments. How do I say it's a local one? Install from plugin or binary. Folder or oh, okay. Dash F local. Okay. That did something. Okay, cool. Oops. Clear. Alright. Let me up again. Into dev. Oh. Okay. So it's creating the project. Alright. Ooh. Method configure is not implemented. Okay. Hey, oh, that's something. That's progress. Cool. So let's go back here and override configure. Cool. I don't think we I don't know exactly what configure is. Let's see. Let me open that one again. Nope, that is not the browser tab. Sorry, too many browser tabs open. All right. Here we go. This is the one that I wanted. Configure. All right. Yeah, we're just going to return configure response. I can live with that. Build. All right. Now let's go back over here and let's say, was it reinstall? Is that the? I think it was reinstall. Nope. Maybe I just have to run install again. Okay. Let's try that. Put me up. This feels good. Feels like progress. Okay. All right. Method configure is not implemented. That's not it. Okay. All right. So Pulumi install plugin resource help. reinstall. Oh, dash reinstall. Okay, got it. So, okay, cool. So I think maybe that's good. Let's try this now. I don't want to keep changing version numbers or something. Oh, value cannot be null. Oh, okay. I don't know what value is null, but that is something. All right. Some value somewhere cannot be null. Is there any way to debug this? Oh, okay. Where does this go? Where do these host logs go? Looking back at here. Huh. Wrangler. Oops. Oh, you know what? Actually, we had the other problem. Wrangler on Windows is, I think it was a bat file. Oof. Let's see. Where is that? Where Wrangler.cmd. So let's do that. So I'm just gonna say .cmd. Let's build this. Cool, that's built. Over here, I'm going to run the reinstall again. Cool. Got that. And then clear up here. Pulumi up. We want the dev stack. And let's see if that makes any kind of change. I'm not really expecting anything. But let's see. Oh, is this the diff? Because that's where this is failing, right? This is failing on the diff. Change is true. All right, let's try. Let's see what happens if we force it. It tries to make it actually run. Okay, so created the provider. Oh wait, this is this authentication error. Creation example. I authenticated. I don't know why it's having an issue. We're using Wrangler. Let's see. We have our custom provider. We have our API token. Oh, I wonder if the API token expired. That's probably it. All right. Let me check that in a different browser window. It's going to be this one. Okay. Where do I see those? I forget every single time. My profile. Hey, API tokens. No API tokens. That can't be right. Do they auto delete after they expire? I feel like they should stick around after they expire. That's the account ID. Yep, that's the API token. All right. Sure, I'll create a token. Let's see. It'll be a custom token, and I think you can all see this. So this is going to be the Pulumi provider live stream token. All right. Account. I think it's on the account. I forgot all this stuff already. Pages. Nope. Project. Nope. That's all P. User. That can't be right. Zone. Page rules. Alright, I know how to do this. I'm going to have to look at an example one that I have in a different account. That's one, sorry, but that one I will not be sharing. Just logging in, okay. My profile. Look at those tokens. Here we go. This is a handful of tokens. Edit it. Account Cloudflare pages. Okay. Cloudflare pages. All right, and then edit that. Cool. Let's go ahead and include just that one account and continue to the summary. Okay, cool. Good there. I'm going to move this over here to a different screen so that you don't see the token. All right. Now in a other screen over here, I'm going to change this token. So what is it? Pulumi config config set, and it was a API token, API dash token. Well, here, I'll let you see this part. So Pulumi config set API token. Then we're going to type in the value and we're going to set dash dash secret. So token dash dash secret, hit enter on the dev stack, and there we go. That changed, right? I think I wasn't looking. If I do a compare, yeah, it's different. Okay, cool. So clear this, and then we'll run Pulumi up back in the console. So now let's see what happens. That explains the issue we had earlier. Great. So providers created, creating the pages project. Okay, progress. Failed on this thing. Value cannot be null. Ugh. All right, but that's progress. I am feeling so much better. This is somewhat great. This is better. I wish I knew what value it was. Is there like a verbose output? Let's see. How do I do that? So do I here? So dash F dash V for verbose. What? Flag needs an argument. Oh, verbose. Enable verbose logging, e.g. V is equal to 3. Oh. Anything greater than 3 is verbose. How do I know the numbers? 0? If I just hit 0, will it be everything? Like, are these... Oh, info is 1. Yeah, perfect. 0. Okay. I'm expecting a ton of output. Okay. What? Still nothing? Still... Value cannot be null. Alright. Let me have help. Reads. Suppress outputs. No. We want all this stuff. Tracing file. No, this is... Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what we wanted. Yeah, V0. Let's try 1. You know, info is at log level 1. And really what I'm trying to get is those output messages. Yeah. I'm trying to get these output messages that we put, the host.logasync. Does it have anything else? Nope, that's it. Its only method is log async. Wow, that's not helpful. It sends it to the host. Is the host this Pulumi? Alright, let's change this to an error. Let's build. Let's go back to my provider. Let's reinstall that provider. Cool. And then back to 0, just to make me feel better. But let's see. Now that we changed that to an error message, maybe that'll show up somewhere, right? Because I'm hoping for all of that. No, still value cannot. Parameter value cannot be null. Let's see. We'll go here. I'm trying to think what else. Like if we're here in check, nothing else has a value parameter, right? We got our diffs. Anything in here? Because this is program out project static files, and that's what it's complaining about over here, right? We're going to cover the static files. Yeah. So that's where we're complaining. What's this? Configure response? Nope. Yeah, none of these things. What's in log message? Does this have a parameter name value? No. I don't see anything with a parameter named value. Unless it's one of these. That different. Nope, nothing named value. Wait for exit. Nothing named value. Oh, what happens if we do this? If we just... Oh! First of all, that's a bug. I don't know if that's related to this at all. But not all code paths return a value. Oh. Oh. Return new create response. Okay. I'm betting that's related to it. Let's see. If we go back to nope, wrong one. Okay. Here we go. Create. What happened? There's the diff. We're definitely gonna have to implement that later. Where's the create? Create. Turn new inputs. Yeah. Okay. That's probably fine. Okay. Back over here. Let's reinstall. Cool. Clear this and that. All right, same error message. I cannot be null. What's this? One message. Oh, hey. If I sign into Pulumi up here, do I see that message? Do I see it in the web portal? Let's see. Deployments. Nope, that's not it. Nope. Overview. Oh, okay. I was hoping for something. Diff. Starting. ... Hey. Okay. Cool. We have this output. We have our console output. That's what we added to starting dot. So I don't know where our host.write stuff went, but I mean I can live with this for now. Okay. Cool. So starting there. I'm wondering if we need to get rid of all of this stuff right here. So just for now, we'll do that. Let's do this. Check. Do diff. And lastly, create. So we'll have that. And then what is failing now? This doesn't return. Do this. Just to get rid of that warning right there. Cool. Hey, wait a minute. Whoops. Sorry, forgot something that I like. Treat all warnings as errors. True. Okay. Alright, cool. We're good. Now let's go back to the console. Over here, let's reinstall. Awesome. What's this? Oh, we don't need that one again. Clear. So let's go ahead and run this. Now, I'm still expecting this to fail, to error out. I'm hoping. Probably. But hey, maybe we'll get lucky and it will work. Whoa. Okay, this is very different now. And I'm wondering if it didn't like that host, the writing those logs. Okay. All right. Let's see. A request to Cloudflare API failed. Project not found. Project not found. Huh. Oh yeah, duh. Because I made project AAA. I just need to change the name of that project. Okay. What else? Plugin turn empty resource ID. Okay. Cool. So, and that was from the hard coded stuff down here. So let me go back to the integration, and we're just gonna copy paste these things. There we go. Cool. So build that, and then on this other screen we'll reinstall, and then we'll run this again. So it's running down there. Creating. Okay, creation failed. Fails in the create. Okay, no such scan directory. Alright, I know what the problem is there. We need a space. We had a whole set of code dealing with that in the component resource. But we're not using that right now, right? We're doing all of our this is just proof of concept, making sure this works. But it looks like so far. Oh, hey, okay, no such file directory. Really? Interesting. Oh, my branch. Yeah, that's true. It's not. It's my branch. It's Huh. Did Wrangler change? Okay. Wrangler deploy help. Okay. Wrangler deploy script. Oh, sorry. Wrangler pages. Pages deploy help. Okay. Wrangler pages deploy directory, and then dash dash all these things. Okay, sure. Let's change that here. Wait a minute. Why? So I say dash dash directory, and it's not here. Did they change it? Oh boy. All right. Let's see. Project dash name according to this documentation, and then branch this. Okay. I guess Cloudflare changed the format of the command. So okay, I'm annoyed with that. Whoops, that's not the wrong. I'm annoyed that they keep doing that. It seems to be. A little worried about that for future reference, but for now, I think we're good. All right, so creating. Okay, so uploaded the file. Our provider failed because it returned an empty resource ID. Okay. ABC 1 2 3. All right, but they just said that it worked. So let me sign back in to Cloudflare and look at our pages. Here we go. So here's our project, moving that over, and it looks good. Hey, my static site 6, yes, that's it. That worked. All right, let me hit build one more time. We're good there. And then this, we're good there. Let me up FV0. This might fail because it's already uploaded. Oh no, it'll be fine. It just uploads again. So I'm hoping this fixes the issue. Creating, uploading again. Yes, it worked. Okay. Oh, all right. Cool. And just while we're here, because I was curious about it. I'm wondering if it was failing in the constructor. So let's just test some things out. Last couple things of this stream, but we're done, right? We've hit exactly the goal that we wanted to. We have a proof of concept. Next week we're gonna just clean up all this code. We're gonna move all that stuff in the command to essentially to the provider. We need to pass those arguments. Update failed. Oh, hey, it made it a lot further. The method update is not implemented. That's... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. So I don't know why it failed earlier, but I don't care that much anymore, because we got to what we wanted, right? So let's go to update here, and what was the line again? We wanted, in constructor. That's the text that we wanted. So we don't get that. I don't know why. Diff? Get anything in here? We don't. All right. All right. Well, I don't care that much, to be honest. We'll figure out our logging, our output strategy later on. But this is it. We're good. Okay. So, pushing this commit. So code is ugly, but we now have a provider that works. Okay. Do I have a README file? Did I make one just while we're up here? README.md. Cool. I'm just going to include this. Notes for later. All right. This is just because I'm going to forget this next week, and I want to make sure that we have this. This will be updated a lot, but hey, we have something. I'm feeling great. I don't know about you. If you like this, again, send me messages of praise or something. If you don't like this, let me know. Send me in messages. Keep those private. They don't have to be public. But other than that, like this channel, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I'm still on Twitter at Programmer Al, as you can see. I think that's in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen. Yeah, that's it. Have a good one. Take care, everyone.